What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We have Red Hybrid versus Vortextramon. Right now we got a Shoto, and we got a Flamemon committed to the board. Gonna get the search down, and then normally I would hate committing your rookie instead of getting the draw, but A, going second, B, your opponent opened no rookie, and then you do get pretty decent value here. Passing 4, it does kind of suck. We do see a rookie next turn though, so a turn slow but not horrendous. Gonna get the suspension on the Galemon is gonna give us a second Shoto, and then we can probably Grand Gale here, but we're gonna just go for a training. Vortex or the Zeph. We're gonna take the Vortex. Man like Midroll. Passing over 2. And then Zephagamon, choosing not to get it. We're just going to go with the 2. Passes over 1. Do get the pop, and then we can end of turn make this bad boy attack. So this is gonna be 2 checks. 1, 2. And then end of attack, I'm going to pitch to draw 2. And then we're going to play out the Tamer, get a load up, and get the draw. Alright, out comes terriermon. No Digimon for the opponent, so not going to be able to get those start of main memories. Hybrid Memento. I'm going to warp up. Did obviously hit. Well, I mean, I guess getting the Galemon in trash and then obviously getting the Galemons earlier. Just going to get the terriermon, keep it simple, and then we're going to go into Vortex because we do, of course, have the Shoto, so we can warp. Suspend the terriermon to give the protection, and then we are going to get to draw and Vortex off of the Shoto. And then we're going to tap Shoto to end of turn unsuspend. This is going to be just a 1 check. We do get to gain memory off of winning the battle against the Digimon in security. It would have been pretty miserable if it was a tamer for multiple reasons, but instead we got this big boy Vortex. Alright, and there goes big boy Vortex. Using the start of main to go up to 4, then we do get to keep turn with the Plasma Strike. Do get to go into Aguni. Aguni, then going to get the load up. And then we do get to attack at sec +1. When attacking, gets to turn into Aldermon. So this is going to be all the checks with an on-deletion at the end of it. Not going to hit that on-deletion, but we are just going to end on a rookie. And 6 memory at the start of main. Pretty good. Let's get warping. Gale into... Well, Gale with the Grand Gale. And then we do get a terriermon to get searching. I'm going to take the Terror and Grand Gale. The problem is we've kind of been missing Zeph. We're going to go Ashpede, suspend terriermon, and warp into Grand Gale off of that. Okay, I like it. Get the draw off the Shoto, and then we are going to get another terriermon out, go searching. There we go, we find the Vortex this time. No training for this one, but we do get to make a Vortex. And the good thing is, the Red Hybrid player has been playing pretty single stack, so we can probably answer this board pretty well. The main thing is passing enough that a Plasma Stake can't turn into a body here. Looks like we're going to play out the Tamer. And this is resolving off the Aldermon, I believe. And we get a second one. So double trio Tamer, we might actually be just, it might actually cost too much here. But here comes Vortex. Get the suspension, unsuspend. We are going to Vortex in, and then we're going to tap to unsuspend once more. Yeah, double tap to get double blocker and unsuspend. Pass in 1. Main problem here is that, again, we have a double trio tamer here. So I'm going to gain 2 off this one. And then load up a red. And do we have a different color? Do we have a purple? Yeah, only has the one, doesn't get the memory off this one because we did not get the second load. Unfortunately, drew the extra color after. from the looks of it, drew that. Actually, no, it was a Zephagamon, so maybe it wasn't enough. Wookie at the back, and this means we can't keep turn with the Plasma Stake Evo combo. That said, though, we also have double blocker here, so like we've stabilized pretty well. Into Burning Ray. Okay, there's the Plasma Stake, and then we are going to go swing at Oh, we're not doing Burning Ray into full combo? Interesting. He had Atomic Inferno, so we could have, like, tried. But I guess when you realize that he's seen no Zeph, just clearing the Vortex every turn in order to prevent it. Like, obviously the Vortex would have been able to battle and block, so we would have been pretty annoying. So, I mean, we've revealed double Plasma Stake here in game 1, so you know that you do have to kind of respect it. Speaking of respect it, we're going to go into Scramble to give us the Grand Gale, the aggressive Grand Gale as well. Next up, we're going to punch through the Burning Grey, get pretty huge. Obviously, the Tamer's going to come out. Then we're going to get a purple and a red loaded up. And then we're going to gain the 2 from winning a battle. But surely he's not on the 3rd Plasma Stake. Okay, we do finally find a Zeph. Problem is, I don't think, like, we can't make Zeph here in a way that feels good. I'm gonna get the Vortex, the 3rd Vortex, gonna show up, we're gonna swing, and you know, we do keep doing it. Swing and suspend, punches through, gets huge, unaffected by Digimon effects again. Just 1 blocker though. The terriermons are not Vortex Warriors. One thing that's kind of cute here, there's 10 memory. I don't actually think he has a means of clearing this because we swing, we take the block, and then we make a hybrid, and we can battle unsuspend, and then we can block once more. So we do actually need 1 more attack, but if we can make another rush body, we're chilling. We should be able to add back Aldermon here if it's still in trash. It is still in trash, right? We did leave 1 there. That was an Agunimon that we added. Interesting. All right, well, there's an Aldermon. Not sure I like seeing that show up so early. Pop out a Terramon. Yeah, I think I would have preserved the Aldermon for the next stack that floated. If we still have 1 in hand, we've got a lot of cards in hand. We also can just make Emperor Greymon. Get another body popped. As a reminder, if we do full clear here, this does play into Scramble, unless we manage to fully take ourselves off board. And are we big enough to punch Vortex? Alright, looks like we're going to go Aldermon here. We're going to go Emperor Greymon swing. Okay, we just beefed. I think we just beefed this turn entirely. So we're going to unsuspend and then battle the Aldermon. Yeah, this is, it's hybrids. We really should not have presented a second Digimon where we had to. Gonna get the block and we are gonna unsuspend. And yeah, like, we are just gonna be able to play on board here. Gonna add a Vortex back. And then, do we have a Evo reduction Terramon? That's kind of what I would want to see personally. I'm gonna put Grand Gale to the top. Because we do have a Zeph, so we can do some stuff. Unless I'm gonna go for the Terramon. Terramon gonna suspend itself to give plus 3k, then we're gonna active unsuspend draw. And then start of main, we do have a Digimon on board because this Emperor Grey is stuck here. Man, this was just not how I expected this to go at all. I think we definitely had lethal if we just did hybrid. Yeah, if we just did hybrid Aldermon, like, we had game. So, optimizations to be made. A Terramon comes out. We're going to pick up Medieval, get the draw, and the additional DP. As a reminder, this Digimon can't swing. But if it was to gain Vortex, then it can swing. Add a Digimon. Okay, we're going to go for Zeph. Okay, I like, well, EX7 Zeph bot deck isn't going to stop the amount of removal that we've got going. But red and a purple. And then we can Vortex at an empty board because of the Shoto. Unsuspend this bad boy, keep it simple. Hit an Uko. This is a 2-check guy. Do hit Spirit Evolution on the last, which is an additional piece of damage that we probably can't go into, but we actually get to unsuspend because we kept turn off of winning a battle. So that's game 1 Zeph.
Matrix Digivolution.
Hi YouTube, it's probably about time I did one of these again. If you're seeing this, that means you are not a member and you may also not be subscribed. You should check and see if you're subscribed. A lot of people watch my content daily and don't actually subscribe. Check and see if you're one of those people. It might even be glowing for you under the video. But yeah, I'm here to just say consider joining the members. For joining as little as £1 a month, you can dodge these for the rest of watching Digimon on my channel. And you can support the channel and help us do close to daily as I can for Digimon. Appreciate everyone that's been through everything with us. In 2025 was an awesome year, and hopefully I want to be able to do a lot more cool stuff in 2026. So with your support, it makes it possible to be able to branch out and do other things. So yeah, it took me 10 days into the new year to record a new sponsor segment. But yeah, if you're seeing this, that means there was no other sponsor. So please consider supporting me. Bye. Also get shuffled up for game number 2. I want to say a thank you to everybody that has been supporting the channel. Whether you're like our DigiX for as little as £1 a month, you can dodge the Midroll. This dude Joe Low, the lowest is DigiEgg, but over at the rookies, whoever gets to see you at events. And also maybe some best of 1 stuff also comes to you early now. We've got Turtle Sovereign, Balfi, Marcio, Gretzi, Brando, Jamoriquai Rat, Z Slasher, Silver Chariot, Sanjit PS, Metallica, Laot, Ulcrest, Random Factor, Sleeping Squids, Warber Valkes, and Bedroll. And then if you want to become a champion and get bonus content from the podcast 1 month early, we do have Shinigami DHM, Andy Fing, Benji Gibber, Kenneth Smith, Tomato FGC, Greg and Security, Stephen Holgen, Absilion Cross, Pap, Kava, Samuel Lawson, Bonsai Beard, Harlequin, Vivok Hazas, Donkey, Top, Scott Monnier, and Joseph Bang. And this time we've got no rookie on the hybrid side, as we're going to get Takuya Koji down. And then we're going to get a rookie up to the Galemon and a green memory boost. And looks like we're going to choose to not grab Zeph again and just Terriermon in front. Memory efficiency with the double hit. Picks up the Grand Gale, and the Shoto. Alright, here comes Aguni. This was really just a 5-cost rookie. And they're going to get the Agunimon loaded up. Swing, turn him into Aldermon. Chuck to 1 and hit for 2 checks. Is going to die on that second check. So we're going to get the memory setter back out and call it a day. Going to swing Terriermon. This gives us a free Shoto, but it's also going to give them a free Trio Tamer. Create the boost into Grand Gale with the pickup, and play a Kokatori. Kokatori is going to unsuspend this Terriermon, and then we get a draw off the Coco. We could swing this bad boy again. Like, it did live the first check, but it looks like we're going to swing in, hits a Kaze, so we're going to gain the memory. And then we're going to swing and get our chip, and it hits another Trio Tamer. So, like, yes, this Terriermon is thick. Like, this bird, it be taking names. However, it really, really is going to also give our opponent, like, 5 memory next turn. So we're going to get a Kokatori. Kokatori, unsuspend, Terriermon again. Sod it, why not just find a third Tamer? Go on. Okay, we hit Ice into Flame, Wind into Sword. So this Terriermon did 3 checks, by the way. It lived 3 checks. 1k Digimon DP. That's crazy. Yeah, just training. We don't have a cheap pass. Gonna find Zeph Ace, which, you know, that is revealed. It is a thing that you now have to respect. We also do have to go minus from hand in order to get loads up here. So we're going to get red or green and a blue. Then we're going to get green and a red or green or blue. So we're going to go up to a lot of memory. Aldermon to start. And we do have enough to pop the level 5. But, I mean, the other problem as well is Zeph Ace kind of... Yeah, Zeph Ace kind of doesn't work super well here. And now Jamie does have to, yeah, he does have to send it. The problem is, like, obviously you're just going to get removed later. Yep, so there's enough suspended bodies, so we just get to nuke this. There's no way to spit out the tamer here. It's not like the other one where it can get a lot of value, but we get to go Ice into Flame, Wind into Sword. Get the load up under the trio tamer, we get to go into Emperor Greymon, which is going to Source Strip, and then this should be... Is that it? It's only Source Strip? What does this thing do? What is it? Oh, it's Wind to Flame, Ice to Sword. Okay. We place up to 5 hybrid cards with different names from your hand or trash and one of your tamers, then one of them may digivolve into an Emperor Greymon. Okay, is that it? It's just a warp. So it's the Emperor Greymon. I don't know what it does. Either way, hybrid moment. Just going to be able to clean up for game 2. And with the third and final, we have our ultimates to say thank you to. The Tommy and T, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, Brad, King of Knights, Rich Life, Sacred Armor, Matthew Bone, and Zachariah Nolan. Support goes a long way, helps us do what we do daily with Digimon, and gets us to do some cool projects. If you follow the TCG Twitter, then you would have seen the latest project. Putting money into a money burning pit. But we're going to put a training into the battle area in order to get a pickup of the Terriermon. And once again, no rookie this time, but a memory setting rookie that you can't interact with. Pretty good. Alright, Gale in the back and a Shoto. And it's time to go with the Goonimon. Get a Kumamon loaded up. Going to turn into the Aldermon once more. This means we will get our end of attack / on deletion. Do get a Shoto out of this. It's not the promo Shoto. But this is pitch 1 to draw 2. And then, yeah, we just get stuck on board. Going to start a main game 1 because we do have a body. And then this is going to be training into Daramon for the rehatch. And then we don't get to Evo, but we do keep turns. So this is a Terriermon in the back. It's a weird one because you don't really want to trigger these on deletions, but we don't have a form of non-deletion removal that isn't named Zephace. Actually, no, EX7 does it as well, but I'm gonna get EX11. Gonna get Zephagamon. And I believe this is us vortexing. Get the Dara, and then we get an Evo in the back. Tap Shoto, tap Shoto. Okay, so we suspended ourselves and then we're going for the Vortex instead. Do get to punch through. We're getting unsuspend off the Dara, I believe. Because we did win a battle. This is unsuspend. Choke to 1. And we get a piercing check, but unfortunately, Memory Setter is still very much live. And this is the start of main. I believe this is incorrect. Because I believe Takuya Koji can only load, like it can only treat itself as one name as we do it, so. Because I had them in my round too. Yeah, Takuya Koji isn't, like it's not 3, it is 3 names, but it's not all 3 of them at once. It's the same with the Takuya Kambara, like the reduction here does matter. Because it would see Takuya and Koji, or Takuya Koji. So you need like 2 of them in order to get them. It's a thing that like the trio tamers people are getting used to. Not everyone knows, but Scramble Shoto. Finish Scramble at start of main, gonna give us the Memory Setter. Get us a body, does get a suspension, and then we get to tap the Shoto in order to get a draw. And then start of main, we are gonna gain 1. This is Crack the Boost. Go into Galemon, and then training. Government mandated Galemon. And then we're gonna green Memory Boost, just assuming that we will make it back. Gonna get the Grand Gale off this one. Honestly, not bad. Like we set up double delay, double tamer. A body we don't mind using. We still have 3 security. So we're not gonna get like jabanged. Has to pay the full 2 for the Aguni. And then we get to put Vreetramon underneath. Gonna swing in. And then, well, it's not even a slide over. Just going to Hyper Spirit Evolve into Aldermon, those checks. And then end of turn we get to swing, and then Emperor Greymon is going to unsuspend. Don't have a lethal push off of this one. The Aldermon not playing the Tamer out when we hit security. Gonna get Grand Gale, get the suspension. Gonna get Galemon off of this. Just double checking inherits because we are definitely gonna punch something. Crack the boost. Medieval Gallantmon. So choosing not to suspend anything just so we don't get the pop and any like memory shenanigans. Gonna swing 2 checks and we are gonna die on the second check. Omnimon X Antibody. Bad Gaia Force Insecurity. Just gonna go for the 1 choke on the training, but that is probably going to be enough to lose out the game. This is going to be the pretty easy swing for this one, so yeah, we are just going to scoop up. That said though, we did check security and there was a plasma state coming, so this lethal push was cooked. If you like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. If today's your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.